Hi, my name is Lisa Benson, and I am the multi-award-winning author of Where Have I Been All My Life, which is my memoir. And I am also a contributor to several anthologies. And the one I'm talking about today is Women Making a Difference. I'm so excited and proud to be a contributor to this beautiful anthology. My chapter is called The Energy of Consciousness, and the intention of my chapter is to show every single woman, it doesn't matter where you come from or what resources you have, every single woman has the power within them to make a difference in other people's lives. So I'll just read the first few pages of my chapter and I hope you enjoy it. I've left him. Nicole's voice seemed softer than normal through my phone. Maybe she didn't quite believe the words leaving her mouth. You what? I've finally done it. I should have done it years ago. Oh, wow. It has been a long time coming, but you couldn't have gone through with it until you were really ready, I said. Yeah, I know. Her words were drawn out. It was your book. She paused for a moment. It helped me realize how much I've been putting up with, she added. A tingling sensation rose from my belly to my throat. I didn't know how to reply. I'd always dreamed of writing a book that would be of help to others, but I never imagined my words could carry this kind of power. Most of the women in my writing tribe had big stories, traumatic events they'd experienced, which I'd only ever seen in the movies. Partners leading double lives, devastating bullying, horrific abuse, and domestic violence. Who would ever want to hear my boring and uneventful story? I went to school with Nicole, and we've been close throughout our lives. She was never one to seek help, and I could count the number of books she's read on my hands. She had been with Daniel for 25 years and they had a child together. She'd been unhappy, reclusive, and physically ill for much of this time. How could my little story be the inciting event that motivated her to finally break free? Was it just that my book landed in her hands at the right time? Had it been the proverbial final straw? Did my words name something she hadn't been able to in her own life? It didn't matter to me. All I knew is that my book had made a difference. When we think of making a difference, we often imagine huge success, fame, or a worldwide impact, like a new technology for desalination or removing plastic from the oceans. Few of us will ever achieve these, but that doesn't mean we won't make a difference. I believe each of us has valuable offerings to bring into the light. When I think about those who've made a difference in my life, they're ordinary people who haven't done anything dramatic. They are the ones who have stuck by me and supported me through my most difficult times. I can be vulnerable with them, and they make me feel safe and encourage me when I get off track. Most of us are more deeply affected by how others make us feel than by anything material or tangible. The energy we give off and receive is a vastly underrated power tool in our personal arsenal. A person's energy is difficult to describe because it's invisible, but we can sense it. As an empath, I strongly feel vibes. When I am in the presence of negative energy, I have been known to shudder so violently that I need two hands to lift a glass of water without spilling it. By contrast, I am viscerally calmed when I encounter positive energy. Energy is subtle, so we don't always appreciate it. We think the magic lies in big life events, so we disproportionately celebrate career accolades and goals reached, while often bypassing the mini milestones along the way. We revere the number of years married over the quality and happiness of the ordinary days required to reach each anniversary. In reality, most of our life is spent on the way to a goal or destination. So how can the average person possibly make a difference in other people's lives? Perhaps it's not something we can plan. I know I make a difference by how I show up in the world for myself and others. It is not a mathematical equation or a transaction with a guaranteed outcome. Because we can't see energy, we never receive a ranking based on how much we have initiated change. There is no KPI, key performance indicator, for who does it best. As human beings, we are all interconnected and form part of the great web of life. We play a unique role and are positioned in the precise place and time to fit into the universal puzzle. A dance teacher may help hundreds of people learn to dance over decades and thus make an impression on many lives. But taking the time to hold space and simply listen to someone who is struggling may be all that is needed to change the trajectory of that person's life. Given that we do not know the impact of our acts, maybe we should behave as if all our words and deeds could make a difference. And as I said, that's only the very beginning of the chapter. So I hope you enjoy reading the rest of my chapter and all of the beautiful stories in this book. I'm so proud to be a part of this, as I said, because it is just a very meaningful and special book, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much.